Why there's little difference left between iOS and Android. Android and iOS, which powers the iPhone, are two prominent smartphone operating systems. And that always brings up the obvious question for people looking to buy a smartphone, an Android phone or the iPhone. Which one is better when it comes to software, ease of use, features, and functionality? The answer is, it doesn't matter anymore. Both are good enough, even though the die-hard fans of the iPhone or Android may tell you otherwise. In the beginning, iOS was better. It is easy to see that from around 2007 to 2012, the iOS was a simpler to use and slicker operating system, and that gave the iPhone an advantage. The Android, meanwhile, allowed users more tinkering, customization, but in its basic form it wasn't as good as Apple software for most consumers. But starting with the version Ice Cream Sandwich in October 2011, Google improved the design and basic usability of Android. By 2014, Android became better software than the iOS, giving consumers access to versatile features with a design that was slick and functional. Now in 2016, both Android and iOS more or less look similar in terms of features they offer. There are still some fundamental differences between the two, but they are more philosophical and don't really matter to most consumers. As Google has improved the Android in the last few years, it has borrowed a lot from Apple, at least as inspiration, to improve the design of its mobile operating system. Apple, meanwhile, has borrowed features from Android in a big way, as it has tried to match the similar functionality that Google's operating system offers. Once again, as two companies prepare to release the next versions of the iOS and Android, the same approaches are visible. A few weeks ago when Apple released the beta version of iOS 10, it included a number of new features that are already available on Android phones. Meanwhile, Google, as it works to polish version Android and before its release in the coming weeks, is trying to simplify Android as much as possible and hoping to add features like night mode, which are already available on iPhone. While Android or iPhone fans may feel dismayed as their phones lose the unique character, this homogeneity is great news for phone consumers. Whether you pick the Samsung Galaxy S7 or the iPhone 6s, two phones with similar prices, chances are you will get great smartphone experience because both offer similar set of features and experience. Thanks for watching, and for more videos please subscribe.